Welcome back everyone, this is Mondo All Day, back with another video, and in this video, I'll be doing an overview of the McFarlane online store exclusive gold label figure. This is going to be Batman Knightmare Edition with the armor. As always, I'll be talking about the figure itself in terms of the articulation, sculpture, and paint, and if it's worth your purchase or not. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at front of the box. And it says right there 8,100 pieces. Front of the box. This side. The back. The other side. Top. And bottom. And then when you remove the sleeve, it looks like this. So I'll put the sleeve back here. And here's the front of it. And the sides is going to be plain, not much to it. Alright. Top of the DC logo, and the bottom is going to be the barcode. But there's what it looks like inside the packaging. We got the figure, the card, the wings in the back, and of course the card stand and the stand for the figure. Alright, now let's take a look at the figure outside the box. As always, you do come with a card. The front of the card looks like. Right, you get the bottom right there, Batman Knightmare Edition, and the back of the card. And as you can see, I did get 1,342 out of 8,100. It does come with a card stand, so nice glossy black with that gold paint that matches the figure. Here's the back of it, and all you do is slide it in, just like so, and boom, there you go. It does come with a pair of wings, something we've seen before, right? And all you do is put it in the back of the figure right here, and then you can expand it or you can close it. So there's that. Again, there is two of them. Boom. And it comes with a figure stand, its own figure stand. It's custom black and gold accent. Looks pretty cool. No puck stand, so again, replaces the puck stand with this one. And that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the articulation on this figure. So, head, oof, oh, left, right, it's a little stiff. Oof, it's very stiff actually. Up, down. Not the greatest up, down, it's something, but better than nothing. But there's left and right. Shoulder articulation. Bicep. Elbow, which is a little stiff right now. Wrist. And then we'll do torso. Not the going back torso is not the greatest. Forward is fine. Swivel. We'll do leg articulation. Knees. Oh, it's stiff right now. Ugh. Ankles. And toes as well. So overall, the articulation on this figure, it's good. It's not the greatest in some parts, but it also articulates too here on the actual shoulder. So there's that. You can move it like that, and a little bit like that. So, boom, right there. See that? Boom, boom. That's pretty cool. So, as I mentioned, the articulation on this figure, it's good. Some parts is bad in terms of the head, but apart from that, though, it's good overall. Now, let's talk about the figure itself. And if you're wondering, Mondos look familiar, it's because this is the third time they release this. They release, obviously, the black and red one, and, of course, the one on the top right, the gold and red, and now we have black and gold. And yes, it's going to be identical in terms of the sculpture design, but the big difference is going to be the paint. So let's do the, you know what, let's talk about the figure. I won't talk about it too much in terms of the detail because we've seen it before, but I'll definitely talk about the paint because that's a big standout. So the head looks good. I do like the nice glossy black head. Then you got the nice shiny gold. The gold, it's not matte gold. It's like a bit of a shine to it, which I like. Very subtle, but it looks good. There's a side of it. And then this is also painted silver, which is important because when I compare it to the red one, you'll see the difference. There's the back of it. And again, the gold accents, they do have a bit of a shine to it. It's not matte like the black and red one. So keep that in mind. Again, I'll show you in a bit, but I'm just letting you know. Here's the vents right here in the back. They're painted gold as well too. I do like the whole design right here in the back. It looks really nice. I wish the lower back was painted as well too, because you got so much sculpture and design, but it's all glossy black, so you can't really tell. It's not bad or anything. It just wish it was painted. And here is the shoulder piece. Very, very spiky right there. Spikies. Shoulder spikes. Really, really defined. You can really feel it. I do like this paint right here. It's like a black base paint with a little bit of like glitter, like glitters gray. I don't know what you want to call it. Then you have here the arm. Huge bicep and tricep. More of that gold accent paint, which I like. But what I like about it is that the fact that the arm is not just black. It's like a black with dark gray. You can see perfectly here what I mean. Look at this. Look at that. See the color difference? Then you have the gauntlets. The gauntlets look incredible. Look at all that. That looks so beefy and buff. Same kind of paints on here, on the shoulders. Also present here on the gauntlets. And also on the hands as well too. All spikes as well too. You got the hands that are black gloss. And the other side's going to be identical. In terms of like the black and dark gray, gold accent. You got gold accent here in the back as well too. You can see perfectly what I mean by that. Look at that gray. Like a dark gray with black, and then you got black right there. So just letting you know. Then you have the Batman logo right in the chest. Again, the gold accents, what I like about it, it's not like a matte gold. And it has a bit of a shine to it, which I actually like. Because, well, when I do a comparison of this one to the black and red one, you'll see what I mean. But you got the Batman logo on there, more of that gold accent to the side. And you notice how this here, the abdomen's painted, right? You can see the gold and black. I wish the back was also painted too. Bit of a downside, because you're paying $10 more than the original one, but it's all good though. And so, overall, I gotta say the upper body on this figure, it's a great looking figure. I like this figure. When the first one came out, the black and red one, I really, really liked it. The detail, everything about it. Of course, here's the holes for the wings. And so, I like this figure, and so I've definitely got the black and red one. And of course, when I saw the gold and red, definitely had to buy it. And here's this one. And you know what? The upper body, I gotta say, it looks good. The paint difference, though, that's where it stands out. It really does look a lot better in person. The subtle paint change, especially the gold accent, because in the images, it makes it seem like it's just gonna be like a matte gold, but it's not. It has a bit of a shine to it, and you'll see when I compare it. So, overall, the upper body, I gotta say, it looks really, really, really good. Then you have the torso, or the utility belt, which is, not a fan of it, but it has a nice paint gold on it. Does this one have glutes? Well, no. He has no glutes. So there's the back of the utility belt, and the glutes. There's the back of the leg, more accent right in the inner back hamstring. You got more of that vent on here, painted gold as well too. I do like that. You got the armor right there on the back of the calves as well. Right, you can see more of that grayish color and then black. There's the back of the feet. Here is this side of the leg, of the thigh. Huge armor piece right here. Nice gold accent. I wish the gold went down all the way to the legs. That thing would have been really, really cool, but it is what it is. There's the side of the feet. There's the front view of it. And yes, the color is different on the actual toes portion. You can see right there. It's a little different. The paint. There's the shin guard or the armor or the leg. And then the knee pads are plain. I wish this was painted gold. The accent right here, I think, would have been a standout. It's a missed opportunity there. And then you have here the thighs. Nice gold accent. And then you got some little design there in the inner thigh as well too. And yeah, that's pretty much it on this figure. Again, this is just a repaint from the previous two that were released. And I gotta say, I really like this one as well too. And I'm liking it, man. I do like the gold accent. It pops. And I'm telling you, that gold paint, it's not matte. It's a bit of a shine to it. So when you have a light in front of it, it definitely pops more compared to the black and red one. And again, I'll compare it in a bit. And so overall, I really like this figure. Again, the moment I saw this, I had to buy it because I like this design and the sculpture, everything about it. It looks incredible. And if you know about the story of this particular armor suit, then you know the significance of it. Especially for Batman. So overall, great looking figure. definitely a must-buy in my opinion. But of course, the main question is it really worth it? Should you go out and get this figure? So for 30 bucks, I would say, for 30 bucks, I think it's a good price for it. It's not amazing, I think it's good. I say good because if you want the black and red one, I've seen that black and red one go for like 60 bucks. I've seen it online for like 40, maybe sometimes 50, very rarely 30. And so out of these two, the black and red one and the black and gold, I would go for the black and gold if you can get it for 30. So for 30 bucks for what you're getting, yeah, I think it's fine. Regardless of the price though, what I think about the figure itself. I like the figure, and I think having a black and gold accent, it really does pop. Missed opportunities here and there, especially when the wings, which we'll talk about in a bit. And of course, in the knee pads, it had the gold accent thing would it pop more. But regardless, though, I think the quality of the paint's a lot better. Not 100% better, but it's definitely an improvement. So overall, what do I give this particular version of the HellBat suit? I give it a thumbs up. It's not amazing or great. It's not the worst thing. I think it's a nice upgrade to the previous ones. And again, that gold paint and also the paint on the arms, very subtle changes, but I'm telling you, it looks a lot better than the original one. Here we have the original one, the gold and red. I mean, the gold and red. Red and black and gold and black. Now, as I mentioned regarding the paint, look at the paint difference, right? This is like a matte red. And I'll do a more up close so you can see what I mean. Right? Look at the actual paint on the red. Look at the red paint. Right? More matte. This is more shine too. Look at that. Just even the light on it. It just pops more. Well, you know what? Let me fix the zoom here. Okay, there you go. My bad. There you go. So you can see. Come on, camera. Pick it up. There you go. Look at that. Red. Alright. This one is more shiny. This one is just matte. Even also on the utility belt, matte red, shiny red. Even on the actual thighs as well too. Very subtle difference in terms of the red paint, but I'm telling you, having that nice extra subtle glossy paint on the accents, it definitely pops. Another difference too, and again, it's just a repaint, but another difference too is going to be the back of the paint. This here, the side, look at the head right here. Look at the head, this one. Again, just a paint difference, nothing crazy, no design is different, it's just subtle paint. Look at the back of the upper body. The red is matte. This is shiny red. The shoulder paint, again, subtle differences, but the paint is a little bit different, but it makes the figure pop more, right? Subtle differences in terms of the paint. And so, if you were to ask me which one I prefer out of these two, honestly, I'm going to go for the gold one. Because if you were to get the red one, sorry, I'm putting him back on the stand. If you were to get the red one for retail, I would say maybe go for the red one, but I would pay the $10 extra just to get better paint because I think the figure looks incredible and you definitely want a better version. And to me, out of these two, this is a better version because this looks cool, but this looks better. The subtle paint difference in terms of the accent colors, having a bit brighter, huge difference. Here we have the same figure, but it's going to be the gold and red. Now, same thing with the black and red, also present here on this particular version. The red accent is just going to be matte red. Obviously, everything else is just going to be regular gold. But the one thing that I feel like McFarlane missed the mark is look at the wings, right? Look at the wings. Let me see if I can move this to the side. Look at the wings, right? Gold and red accent. The new one, just plain gold. So to me, this is a missed opportunity. It's like, oh, McFarlane, if you were to paint this portion black, I think it would have popped even more. Just having it just plain gold, it's a bit of a letdown. The black and red one, it just has it all black. So it's like, damn it, McFarlane, you were there. You were so close to making this version a lot better with the wings, but it is what it is, alright? So it's just plain gold. It's a missed opportunity there from McFarlane. And again, in terms of the sculpture design, they are identical, but the paint is going to be the main difference. And to me, out of these two, I still go for this one. Again, having that glossy paint and the accent, it just pops more. Obviously, the base color is gold. It definitely pops a lot more, but I don't know, to each their own. Here we have Batwing next to HellBat armor suit, a Batman family with the armor with with wings, and of course you got Batman with armored wings. So great looking figure. The design, sculpture design is incredible. Definitely an underrated figure. I really like it. I just feel like the paint is just, if there was more action colors, I think it would have popped more. And just look at the wings of that figure and look at the wings of this one. Just look at this. Almost the size of this figure. Look at that. That's how big this wing is. And here we have Ben Affleck, Batman, next to the HellBat suit. I do like how this one, the scaling one, is a bit bigger compared to regular size Batman, because if this one had the same size as Batman, it's like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. So at least the scaling is better compared to these two. Maybe some other Batman figures, the Batman's going to be taller than the HellBat suit. But nonetheless, here we have Ben Affleck next to, well, the armored Batman. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me on this figure? Do you plan to purchase this figure? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to not support the channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. This includes an overview of the gold label McFarlane online store exclusive figure, the HellBat black and gold accent variant, and on to the next one.